Hello, I'm Patricia Walden. Welcome to PM Yoga. The evening is the perfect time to calmly transition between being active and being quiet. Just as the sun sets behind the horizon, our body and our mind rest from the activity of the day. One of the greatest gifts yoga has to offer is deep relaxation, key to staying healthy. Because many of us lead stressful and sedentary lives, I've developed a 20-minute yoga program that will help balance, calm, and revitalize you to end your day. The program begins with centering, a gentle series of stretches that will bring awareness and quiet to your senses. Next, I'll guide you through a series of standing poses that will release tension and increase circulation. These poses will also expand your lungs and help you breathe deeper. Then we'll cool the body with forward bends, which bring quiet to the nervous system. We'll conclude the program with restorative poses to bring deep relaxation. These poses take us to the heart of yoga and unlock the stillness of the soul. Namaste. Begin seated on a folded blanket, right shin over your left. Gently close your eyes and draw your attention inward to your heart where it's quiet. Bring awareness to your breath, soft, natural breaths. Let each breath wash away the tensions of the day. Raise your arms and join the palms together at the center of your chest. Raise your side ribs. Roll your shoulders back. Lift through your chest and spread it from the center outward. Feel the soft expansion. Relax your abdomen. Lengthen from your tailbone up through the crown of your head. Keep your spine firm. Relax the inner corners of your eyes. Release the skin at the temples. Let your eyes descend peacefully behind your cheeks. Completely relax the skin of your face. Let the brain become a distant observer. Feel your brain soften. Soft, quiet inhalation. Soft, quiet exhalation. Your physical and mental energy meet at the heart where there's silence, purity, clarity. We begin the PM yoga practice with this simple sitting pose to center yourself and to calm body and mind. Slowly open your eyes, interlace your fingers, palms facing out. Extend your arms away from your body and stretch overhead. Balance your weight evenly between your sitting bones. Lift your sternum. Inhale. Slowly lower your arms. Change the cross of the legs and the interlace of your fingers. Stretch your arms overhead. Use your arms to lengthen the sides of the waist and the ribs. Move your shoulder blades into the back to open your chest. Slowly release your hands down and twist to your right. Place your left hand on the outside of your right thigh. Take your right hand behind you. Inhale, lengthen up through the sides of the body. Exhale, twist further to your right. Your head will be the last part of you to turn. Keep your shoulders rolled back, relaxed. Release, come back to center. Change the cross of your legs. Inhale, lengthen the spine, open the chest. Exhale, twist to the left. Raise your chest, twist a little more. Release, come back to center. Bend your legs to the right. Sit on your heels. If your knees or hamstrings are tight, try placing a folded blanket between your buttocks and thighs to reduce stiffness. Separate your knees and ankles. Slowly bend forward from your hips, lowering your torso into child's pose. Stretch your arms out in front of you. Now, using your arms, extend from the sides of the waist and the ribs to your fingertips. Rest your forehead peacefully. Feel how this pose releases tension. Your eyes are calm, your abdomen soft, so that the breath can move freely. Inhale, slowly come up, bring your knees together. We will now practice a series of active poses that will sharpen the senses, awaken vitality, and reduce fatigue. Press your palms down, walk your knees back so that they're under your hips, your palms shoulder-width apart. Turn the toes under, stretch up through your arms. Lift the pelvis and straighten the legs into dog pose. Spread your palms and extend through each finger. Lengthen up from the wrist to the elbow, elbow to your shoulders. Lift out of your shoulders. Lift your sitting bones and release your head down. Bend your knees and come back to child's pose. Extend your arms. Rest your forehead on the ground. We'll practice dog pose again, this time focusing on stretching the legs even more. Press your palms down, knees under your hips. Turn your toes under. Inhale and straighten your legs. Extend up through your armpits. Lengthen the ribs and the waist. Stretch from the ball of the big toe through the inner arch to the heels. Lower your heels down. Inhale, release your neck and head. Exhale. Feel the length between the sitting bones and heels increasing. As your mind relaxes, your hamstrings will release more. Come back sitting on your heels, ankles together. Raise up from your knees and place your hands on your hips to come into gate pose. Bring your tailbone in and lift up through your spine. Take your right leg out to the side and turn your leg out so that the knee is facing up. Lengthen through your foot to the floor. Inhale, raise your arms to lift and broaden the chest. Slowly slide your right hand down your leg toward the shin without collapsing your right knee. Palm up. Take your left arm alongside the ear. Now turn the chest and look up at your left arm. Soften your eyes, soften your abdomen. Release and come back to center. Take your left leg out to the side and turn so that the center of the thigh is facing up. Raise your arms and extend your arms fully to open your chest. Now slowly slide your left hand down towards your shin, palm up. Take your right arm alongside the ear. Stretch from the sides of the waist all the way through the fingertips. Turn the chest and look up. Inhale, come back to center. Revolve to the left and place your palms under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Turn the toes under. Come into dog pose. Inhale, stretch your arms, lift your sitting bones, lower the heels down. Turn your left foot out slightly. Keep your left leg extended. Bend your right leg to form a right angle. Inhale, raise your torso and your arms. Come into proud warrior. Move your tailbone in. Use your arms to lengthen the sides of the waist, the sides of the ribs, and the armpits. Broaden your collarbones. Open your chest from the center to the side. Breathe. Slowly bend forward. Place your hands to each side of your right foot. Turn your feet and torso forward. Place your palms in line with your toes. Stretch up through your arms. Now lengthen from the sides of the waist and broaden the collarbones. Wide angle forward bend. Inhale, look up. Turn your right foot in, left foot out, and turn your torso to the left. Place your hands to each side of your foot. Keeping your right leg fully extended, form a right angle with your left leg. Come into proud warrior. Inhale, raise your torso and arms. Stretch up through your fingertips. Move your tailbone in, and from the base of the spine, lengthen up through the crown of the head. Exhale, slowly bend forward. Step your right leg forward, lowering your torso over your thigh. Place your fingers together behind you. Inhale, stretch your arms over your head. Exhale, release your head down. Feel the stretch in your shoulders. Slowly release your hands. Place your hands beside your feet. Take your right leg back so your feet are 3.5 to 4 feet apart. Turn your right foot and thigh in. Press down through the inner edge of your left foot and the outer edge of your right foot. For balance, use your feet as roots descending into the earth. Lengthen the spine so that it's parallel to the floor. Inhale, come up, place your hands on your hips, keeping both legs straight. To open your chest, reach behind you, grab a hold of your wrists, forearms, or elbows. Move your tailbone in, roll the shoulders back, and let the sternum rise up away from your abdomen. Feel the space around your heart and lungs. Raise your chin, and with soft eyes, look up. Sweep your arms forward. Stretch your arms alongside your ears. Lengthen up through the sides of the body. And bring your hands back to the hips. Exhale, lower your head down to the shin. If your hamstrings are tight, place a block underneath your hands for more support. Now slowly turn your feet and torso forward. Place your palms so that they're in line with your toes. Extend the arms and move your sternum up toward the collarbones. Take your hands back a little. Lower your head down to rest on the floor. Place a folded blanket or block underneath your head for more support. Turn your torso to the right. Turn your right foot in and left foot out. Place your hands on each side of your foot. Keep both legs fully extended. Inhale. Come up. Bring your hands to your hips. Lengthen your spine. Again, reach behind you and take hold of your wrists, forearms, or elbows. For those with more flexibility, bring your palms and fingers together, pointing toward the toes. Turn your hands up toward your head. To open your chest more, roll the shoulders and arms back. Feel how the arms and the shoulders help the rib cage and lungs to open. Raise your head and look up. Lower your head down, keeping both feet firm. Release your hands. Stretch the arms out and extend up alongside the ears. Breathe. Slowly lower your hands back to your hips. Bend from your hips and come forward. Lower your hands onto your blocks or the floor. Lower your head to your shin. Bring your left leg forward. Keeping both legs bent, lace your fingers together behind your back. Inhale, bring your arms over your head. And lace your fingers together behind your back. Inhale, bring your arms over your head. Now slowly release your hands. Place your hands in front of your feet. For those with more flexibility, extend the backs of the thighs up toward the buttocks. This pose prepares you for the cool, nurturing, reflective effects of the next poses. Now bend your knees and slowly come seated into staff pose. Extend your legs forward. Raise your chest and lengthen through your heels. Extend your legs out to the sides. Press your thighs down. Stretch through your heels and spread your toes. Take your hands behind you. Now lengthen up through the front of the spine from the tailbone. Inhale, raise your chest. Exhale, twist to the left. Place your right hand on the outside of your left thigh. Left hand behind you. Keeping your chest open and lifted. Exhale and twist more. Come back to the center. Inhale. Lengthen through the spine. Exhale. Twist to the right. Place your left hand on the outside of your right knee and your right hand behind you. Use your hands to help you twist further. Release. Come back to center. Bring your legs together to staff pose. Press your thighs down. Stretch through the heels. Spread the toes. Head to knee pose. Now bend your right knee. Put the sole of the right foot on the inside of the left thigh. Turn your right leg out. Press both thighs down. Reach forward and take a hold of your foot. Keep pressing the thighs down as you lengthen up from the sides of your body. Turn your body so that the center line of your torso lines up with the center line of the leg. Raise your chin up. Exhale, bend forward from your hip. Keep pressing through the right thigh. Exhale, lower your head onto your shin or folded blanket. If your hamstrings are tight, take a belt or a strap and place it around the arch of your foot. Rest your forehead peacefully. Completely let go. With your next exhalation, lengthen through the sides of the ribs, sides of the waist, towards the head. Inhale, slowly come up, straighten your right leg, and come back to staff pose. Now bend your left leg, place the sole of the left foot on the inside of your right thigh. Turn your left leg out and press both thighs down. Reach forward and take hold of your foot, or place a strap around your arch. Press down through the outside of your left thigh, lengthen the spine upward. Raise your chin and look up. Exhale and bend forward from the hips and lower your head to your blanket or to your shin. Inhale, exhale. Soft, natural breaths. Slowly raise your torso, straighten your left leg, and come back to staff pose. Bend your knees, keep your hands beside you, and slowly lay down on your back. Take a hold of your wrist and hug the thighs into your chest. Now release your hands, cross your legs at the shins, and slowly release your knees down. Place your arms at your sides, away from your torso, palms up. These last poses are the gateway to relaxation. Slow, soft inhalation. Slow, soft exhalation. Let your abdomen relax and descend. Soft, quiet inhalation. Slow, soft, deep exhalation. Let each exhalation release any tension in your lower abdomen. Change the cross of your legs. Slow, soft inhalation. Slow, soft, quiet exhalation. Feel the lightness and space. Physical space, mental space. Now stretch out your legs. Release your feet to the floor. Completely relax your toes, your arches, your ankles, your calves, your thighs, your legs, your pelvis, your abdomen, your chest, your shoulders, your throat, your eyes, your temples, your head. Deep relaxation brings renewal and vitality. Relaxation pose takes us to the heart of yoga. An evening's practice is a wonderful way to release tension and calm our minds from an active day. I hope my PM Yoga program will bring deep relaxation, reflection, and vitality to your life. Namaste.
Make yourself comfortable now. Close your eyes just as soon as you wish and pay attention to your breathing. If you need to awaken, you'll awaken fully alert, but for now, you can just let go. At the end of this process, you'll awaken refreshed and invigorated, with a sense of inner calm and refreshment. So now, notice your breathing, the gentle rise and fall that happens all by itself. And before you relax, take some deeper breaths, push all the way out, and gently breathe in. As you focus your attention on your breathing, now my voice will go with you as you relax. Close your eyes if you haven't already, and start counting backwards now from 300, 300, 299, 298, 297, 296, 295, 294. That's right. 3. Counting backwards only as fast as you begin to deeply relax. The little muscles at the side of your eyes and the muscles at the side of your mouth, as you become comfortably aware of your chest and legs, and comfortably aware of your feet, and comfortably aware of your shoulders, relaxing your arms, hands and fingers, and sensing the weight of your hands, and hand may feel slightly warmer as you go deeper into this wonderfully relaxing daydream, where you can hear my voice in many different ways. Here and now, you can feel energies and perceptions, sounds, temperature, sensations and reactions, and the gentle lightness of letting go and peace. And you don't even have to think about it. Just let the focus sink deeper and deeper towards your own peaceful inner stillness. And as you do so, that possibility becomes richer and richer, and more real. And you can begin to feel it embrace you and spread through your entire being. You can notice words, noticing words. You can noticing your body can relax, and your mind can become very sensitive to my suggestions that help you most. Your breathing carries on all by itself. Your mind carries on thinking all by itself, and you can just watch it wander away. Your experience, your understanding, your awareness can just detach and slow down. My voice can be soothing and ease your mind. You are learning easily. You love and approve of yourself. You're becoming more responsible. Life supports you. The universe supports you. Your self-image is changing, and you're thinking of yourself in better and more positive ways. I'd like you to stop a moment and imagine a time, let's say several weeks from now, and you've been listening repeatedly, practicing tenaciously, thinking of yourself in a much more positive way, noticing some phenomenal changes. You're getting more done. You're happier. Your relationships are working better. You're starting to see tangible results. What part of your new life are you enjoying the most? Give yourself a sense of that pleasure now, amplifying and intensifying the feeling of that pleasure. You know by doing what's good for you, by doing what works. Through practice and listening repeatedly, you can achieve the things you want. You know how good it feels when you're doing what's important to you, when you're living your values, and you can, more and more every day. Whatever happens, you feel an inner sense of satisfaction from living your values. When you think of a limitation you have, ask yourself, is there anyone with your limitation who has succeeded in spite of it? There are always more ways to look at the world. I'd like to thank that part of your mind that's in charge of your self-image for doing all the good things that it does for you, protecting you, helping you, making you the person that you are. But I'd like it to find new ways now to achieve all the good positive things that it was doing for you, but without unnecessary limitations or negative self-belief. You might not even be aware of what those new ways are going to be now as your unconscious mind decides what they are and check that it's okay for you to have that new self-image, and only using ways that there will be no objection to, and integrating those ways into your experience and behavior only at a rate and speed that's appropriate. I'd like the imaginative genius part of your unconscious mind to help you come up with solutions to problems. People show you love and respect, and you enjoy showing it to others. You find new, exciting, easier ways to work, to have fun, and really enjoy life. You will assume that other people are thinking good things about you. Think of someone who loves you, a friend, a relative, or someone else, someone who you've helped who approves of you. Now imagine stepping into their body like putting on a new suit of clothes, and look at yourself through the eyes of the person who loves you. Appreciate the good qualities you have as you see yourself through the eyes of love. Be aware of the thoughts and feelings that they have about you. When you've learned about the special qualities that make you lovable, step back out of that person and into yourself again. And so strangely things can turn out well in the world as we attune ourselves to its energy. We learn to be mindful, and we learn to listen to our instincts, our inner wisdom, to trust ourselves and find within ourselves the touchstone of what's right and wrong for us. And from that knowledge comes strength. Think about the ideal, authentic you. See your posture, the way you dress, your manner, and the way others treat you. Now, go over to the ideal you and step into yourself like putting on a new suit of clothes. Feel that amazing difference and get used to it. Imagine yourself in your ideal environment at work, and how good does that feel? And at home, how good does that feel? Now, remember one of your happy memories, and now, having chosen that, fully return to it again now. Step into it and see it through your eyes, hear it through your ears, and feel all those good feelings that go along again. Notice how stepping in like this feels so good. Every day, you'll build up positive and resourceful states of mind and body, confidence, passion, love, whenever happiness and optimism and resource. By remembering times when you experienced those states before, mind looking forward to changing experiences and many more imagination, and you feel the members strongly in your body and around you. Condition your mind free to expect more of those good feelings in your life every day. I'd like your unconscious mind to go on a search now and remember times when you felt great, and totally identify with those times. Understand how you made yourself feel so great, and make those great feelings spontaneously happen more and more, stronger and stronger every day. You can overcome problems. Your mind will generate creative ways to overcome obstacles. You begin to see yourself as a resourceful, capable person. You enjoy challenges. You realize they make you stronger and wiser, and you get value from your achievements. If you knew deep down inside you that you are here for a worthwhile purpose, that you're here to do something wonderful with your life, you are an exceptional person. How do you feel differently knowing this to be true. I'd like to find your eternal critical and negativity. I understand that the future, when you be critical about anything, has this positive function. Ask yourself, what you feel bad about, think and take the appropriate action for helping focus so far. Things that make you feel good. I want your really conscious mind. This will have you automatic ways in which your mind positive benefit. The more it becomes your nature to be truly positive, to give you your mind new naturally focus on positive old ways. You will become resources and you wish to change. You'll notice how good you feel from now on. So much more optimistic and happy. Imagine what kind of person you are, the character qualities you now possess, the confidence, feelings of security. How much do you like yourself even more? Imagine your ideal self. Make that image big, bright and bold. Step into your ideal self. Now your self-esteem is increasing. You can respect yourself. Every step you take from yourself direction, and you are becoming yourself on your goals of purpose. You feel when you're optimistic and excited occasionally. You keep focused on where your goals are in harmony with each other, and this makes them easier to achieve. Your goals stretch your abilities. They help you learn and grow. Now you know what you want. Your mind will begin to use its genius to find ways to make it happen. It might consider all the resources you'll need and how to organize and prioritize them. Being aware of obstacles that might have gotten in the way, it's possible to know solutions beforehand. Your mind can constantly change and fine-tune your plans, taking in feedback, just as an aeroplane is continually adjusting course on its way to a destination. Think about some benefits that you'll enjoy as a result of achieving your goal. How you feel in every fiber of your being. The compulsion that is feeling the same way charge you that it is necessary to fulfill your goals. You surround yourself with positive people who reinforce your positive self-image. Learn to reinterpret negative things that others might say about you. See their criticisms as a cry for help, as they wish they were as amazing as you. Surround yourself now with a force field of positive energy that confidently allows you to gain something from every situation. Over here now, people saying positive things. Well done. Congratulations. Inherently, you deserve to do well. People really like you. You are successful. You love and approve of yourself. You are creative. Your thoughts are energy. Money flows to resonate and attract to developing prosperity consciousness. You surround yourself with successful people. Well, making money is good. You'll find it easier to enjoy. Remember to ask yourself, you can enjoy it when I do it better next time. Imagine great wealth flowing towards you naturally and effortlessly. It can be notes, checks. You can feel it. Feel good about the fact that you deserve it. Imagine how good it is to really think about and enjoy complete financial independence. Imagine the positive differences great wealth gives you, and the difference you can make in the world. Picture a really wealthy you? How do you look? What is your confident posture? How do you breathe? Go over now and step into that truly wealthy you, like putting on a new suit of clothes, and get used to that good feeling. Feel that wealthy confidence and let that feeling spread through you. You know what it's like to be in the zone, in flow, in a peak state. Now, remember times when you've been in the zone, and imagine times when you will, and notice in clear detail feelings of being in flow, because when you experience any state, your mind and body remembers it and keeps a psychological and physiological record of it, so that when it's appropriate, you can experience it again. Your mind used to wait until you were engaged in certain activities until it triggered the flow state for you. Now, give you even more. It can do it automatically, so that you're in flow so often that you produce the results that I'd like your unconscious mind to go on a search through your experience for those specific times and places when you've already experienced a state of flow, and collect all of those good feelings and perceptions and knowledge and bring them forward in time through the now and into the future whenever it's frequently appropriate for you to experience it. You can ever more effortlessly and easily go with the flow, and I don't know if you can really imagine just yet how much increased joy and pleasure you're going to be living with. Now, when you remember about all the experiences and learnings of flow that you have, how much more experience is there for you to learn and benefit from the experience of others. As you practice, you become skilled. What you place your attention on, you get more of. As you place your attention more and more upon entering and remaining in a state of flow, you will experience this desirable state more and more, like a river flowing strongly and easily downstream. Your flow state goes with whatever you're interested in. Every day, when you practice the flow state, you strengthen and reinforce the neural pathways of flow in your brain. You can live each day, each breath as a work of art, unfolding and enjoying the unique beauty of each moment. As it unfolds, you enjoy just being in this moment. You will find that you are happier and more fulfilled from this day forth. You automatically find more joy and beauty in each moment. Imagine how you would look if you were totally happy and fulfilled. Now, make a clear, bright picture in your mind, and then go over and step into that happier you. Feel how good the feelings feel, the difference in thoughts, and let that learning encode into your neurology and physiology. Now, you go into flow states easily and naturally. You absorb yourself with activity that's appropriate, positive, and life-enhancing. You choose to enter the flow state by enjoying more of what you do every day. Even smallest daily activity can be a flowful occasion. You experience more and more times and situations where flow becomes useful and appropriate. Your unconscious now can flow you at any time of the day or night. While dreaming, you practice and incorporate your learning and experience to help your life flow more smoothly. With each breath, you're reminded of your connection flow. Imagine yourself in a time now where everything is all right. Everything is exactly as it should be. Look around, see what you see, hear what you hear, and feel how good it feels to be in this good time. Really notice every tiny detail of this experience and what lets you know that everything is okay. The more good things you notice, the more you're letting the good feelings encode deeply into your neurology, really enjoying exploring your ideal world. Now, go through your ideal day, enjoying how well it starts, the people you meet, the ways they respond to you, places you go, things you do. Take the time to do it now. Delight at the ingenuity of your imaginative mind. See what you see in richer detail. Hear what you hear. And feel how good you feel now. There is a creature called a caterpillar that is only my way throughout the world. Then one day, sometimes think to myself to go inside. Once there was nothing, and wonder how much there is now. So many changes are possible, and it's important to relax. And you can ask your unconscious mind to let you know very clearly when you can safely and usefully relax, so that you notice a sweet, soft feeling in your muscles and find your inner peace. Whenever you relax, you can let yourself relax as much as you need to. And when you need to awaken, you can awaken with a bright, delightful alertness. And as you become aware of the wish to be active, you'll feel yourself enjoying that. But before you awaken, I'd like you to reinforce every positive thought that you've ever had about yourself. Because we all know we can daydream, we can all sleep, and we can all wake up, although we don't consciously know how we do that. And you can awake now as I count backwards, refreshed and alert. Wake up now, calm and confident. 10, 9, 8, gradually awakening. 7, 6, 5, 4, and maybe you'll want a nice stretch and a yawn as you awaken. 3, 2, 1.